Yo, what's going on, guys? Shaking back, and today I'm gonna be giving you guys a little bit of tips to capitalize on these market crashes. Now, obviously, with these super packs coming out, a lot of people are ripping, and what that causes is way more of the cards to be in the auction house. And usually, when that's the case and everything like that, everybody's undercutting, trying to make their MT back for their packs or whatever to do other things with it. Now, last night, the market actually crashed more than it probably did today for some of the cards because I think people were just anticipating even larger crash, but it still is pretty hard. It hit hard, definitely. Now, quite recently, I made a video where I just decided going for J.R. Smith really wasn't worth it, and I sold off a ton of Moments cards, Throwback Elites. I pretty much sold all my Throwback Elites, and I think that was the smart move because now I can actually go onto the market and buy back some of these cards that I sold for cheaper. I sold this card for like 30K, and man, the card's going for 15K, so I can pick it back up at half the cost. So, in theory, I could probably pick up most of the cards that I sold for it. It looks like most of the cards are like at least 50% cheaper than what I just sold them for about 7 days ago. So, we did a great job at selling them because, man, look at this. I mean, even this card's selling for about 5,000. Buy it now. I think even cheaper than that. Like, Amethyst and stuff we're going for like 15, 20K. And had pretty solid value. Right now is going for like 5 to 10K at most. I just picked up this Pink Diamond Nurkic, and I had wanted to pick up this card when I thought it was pretty low because everybody was ripping packs the other day, and I was thinking about it, and I didn't. I held off. It was like 40 to 50K. Now it's down to 30,000, just about a little bit over that. I bought it for 33K. I think that's a pretty cheap price for a Pink Diamond, and to be honest, I'll pick this card up for that price. I like that type of price. Even if I bought all the cards back, I'd probably still be sitting on 2 million empty. Even though I bought, like, the Pink Diamond James Harden, the new one. Even if we bought, what's it called? Freaking, like, all these other diamonds. And I'm going to buy some of these just here in a second. Because, as I've said before, and I said it in that video, the trick is to beat the market crash and then capitalize when the market crash is here. I did this before with the, I did this before with the Moments cards, and it worked out like a charm. Y'all saw. We made tons of MT on these, and we sold them back. And, I mean, I could do the same thing, I feel like, now. I could even, like, stock up on extra cards, but I really was feeling the investment. So, I don't know. I just wanted to make this video to give y'all some tips. I'm going to pick up some of these Moments cards, as I said. The Throwback Elites, man, I feel like they're going to do the same thing like they did for these Moments cards. This is no insider information, nothing like that. Like, they like dropping these super packs. They know that they get a lot of VC buys in them and stuff. So, they're dropping them. I mean, the last one of the Super Moment packs was like a month ago, and we just got another batch. So, I wouldn't be surprised if they drop another one of these in like another month from now. So, I'm going to buy these cards. I'm going to sit on some of them. I mean, look at this. Just the prices of some of these cards is just crazy. This Vucevic, I think I sold him back for like 16K or something. I can get him for 4 to 5K now. So why would I not buy him back? And then even if his price never goes back up, I got the card for 10,000 cheaper than when I sold him for. So that's 10K MT that I made over this past week by just, hey, selling this card and then buying it back. Now, I never recommend selling your team. A lot of people, I get these tweets a lot, and that's why I thought this was a good idea. A lot of people tweet me, yo, a market crash is incoming probably because they're dropping some packs. Should I sell my entire team? I never, ever suggest selling your entire team. That's one of the good things. I mean, most of my team is locked in. Like, if we come over to my lineup, like, you can't sell. I can't sell any of these cards. Literally none of these cards I could sell. So that's kind of nice because I did lock in the sets for them. Now, I could sell them for a lot of MT if I didn't lock in the sets, but then I also wouldn't have Jason Kidd. I wouldn't have Galaxy Opal CB3. I probably wouldn't have Chris Webber and Kirilenko if I didn't lock in sets. Now, I may have 5 to 7 million MT, but I don't know. I like the endgame rewards. I said I'm going for Giannis. I want to get to J.R. Smith. I said I didn't want to be first, and someone literally got it like 2 days ago, and I knew I wasn't going to get it 2 days ago, so I said, let me sell off. And now, I feel like I can capitalize on this market crash, probably pick up like 20 to 30 Moments cards for like, I don't know, not 20 to 30, but like maybe 15 to 20 maybe Moments cards. And then, yeah, maybe I can slowly start to see if those throwback prices kind of come down just as more time goes on. Or even if they drop some crazy super packs for those, then I wait and pick them up. And yeah, I can start playing those scheduled mode games. As I said, man, there's like 50 cards waiting here if I can get these done. And that's a lot. It's a lot of gameplay, but I gotta sit here. I might have to pre-record some videos for a week and just not sleep for a week and just do this, because that has to get done if I want to get Galaxy Opeanis. I actually need to get that done. I'm still selling some cards. Honestly, some other tips too. Ruby cards last time when there was a Moments Crash, man, pretty much all these and the Sapphires were pretty much, you could buy them for their quick sells on the market. It's the same price with the Rubies, so I'm trying to chuck these up so no one buys them. That's why I just set them at random amounts, so hopefully they'll come back to me. No one's going to buy them at that price. They'll come back to me, and they'll be sitting in my auction outcomes. So that way, all these cards I bought for $9.50 or less for these Trae Youngs, Gordon Haywards, and at $9.50 to be posted on the auction, you're literally making like 50 MT at most, I think. Because, again, 10% of $9.50 is 95. So, okay, you're literally making less than... You're literally making less than that. I mean, or maybe, are you making 55 MT? Like, because they only quick sell for $8.50, so if you're selling it for $9.50 minus the tax, you really aren't making much of a profit. I don't know why people sell it for that much, but they do. I guess the grind is real, but I think I could sell these for more if I just wait a little bit. Like, I don't know. They haven't done a lot of the challenges like they did last year. If they had done some of those, man, then these would be huge steals. Where, like, they drop a Moments Challenge, and maybe it's for Trae Young and you have to use him. Woo! If they did some of those this year, I would be profiting, but they haven't been doing those this year, really. And, they like, this new one they did does include, you have to use 2 Thunder players, but there's so many Thunder players out there, like, that's not really a thing. We come over to the challenges. I did do the new Moments Challenge. This one was nice and easy, man. They need to drop some more like this. You had to come back down 10 with, like, I think 4 minutes left in the game for 7K. That's great. I didn't have to waste 60 minutes to play a whole full game. These are the type of Moments Challenges I like. This one, I think, is a full game for 2KMT, and that, yeah, 4 minutes, All-Star. I don't know if I want to do that, man. Might not be worth it. Maybe I'll do it, but maybe I won't. I don't know. But that one does require 2 players, but... basically with these, I'm just gonna wait, man. I don't know if I'm gonna pick up more, but, like, I'll be coming out here just trying to find Trae Youngs for $9.50. He's a 3-point shooter. People love his card this year. He's got a good release, got good handles. Pretty much a budget Steph Curry, and honestly, I think, what was he selling for? Like, I think he was selling for, like, 3 or 4K before this market crash. I think he was selling for around there. He's one of the older moment cards, too. And, like, I've been picking him up for about $9.50. I sometimes picked him up for $1,000, but I don't want to go any higher than that, just because this is a low-risk investment. Now, you can see there's some up for $1,200, so I could even, I mean, I could technically sell them right now and make a profit of a couple hundred MT. Not the craziest sniping method ever, definitely not, but if this Trae Young, if we buy like 50 or 60 of them for $9.50 over the next couple days, because they're so slow, or over the night, I guess. We buy a whole bunch of these rubies for $9.50. Even if I can't sell them back, I quick sell them for $800, and I lose like 150 MT per card, which is nothing. That's literally nothing. I've wasted way more by just going to the auction house and just, not even auction house, the pack market, and just buying 1 pack with MT, man. That's 12,000. So, yeah, little investment right there. Instead of investing some MT into packs, picking up some ruby cards that I think could go up. Even like, this is one of the older Moments cards. I picked that up for like, I think 700. I don't know what do these quick sell for 600. So I don't know why someone's selling it that cheap to make 30 MT, but I'll take it, man. Again, even this card only sells for like 1,500. Still a couple thousand, still 1,000 MT. I'll take it, and nice little profits here and there. That's what it's all about, man. I got myself up to 3 million MT, and now I'm starting to work my way back down, probably to 2.4, 2.5, I think is what I'm going to do. Again, I just said I want to buy some of these cards, and I do. I just want to make sure. Like, I think Embiid is a really good price to buy it back. I saw him for like 30K earlier, a little bit more than 30K. Not sure what he's at right now, so let's see what Joel Embiid's going for. But I sold that card for way more than that, so I think I sold him for 50 or 60K recently. And, I mean, hey, that's 20,000 MT cheaper now. Could his price come down a bunch? It could. I mean, they could drop soup packs again next week, and maybe people buy them, and all of a sudden his price comes way down. But right now, look at that, 33K right now, so his price is still super cheap. So I think I'm going to pick one up right now. But I don't know, this is my, that's not really a method, just this is what I've been doing this year, man. When there's a market crash, I capitalize. Okay, I thought I just saw him for 33K. What the heck? Is he up or not? I thought I literally just saw him for 33K. Oh, free agent. What the heck? We must have scrolled up and we hit that. But yeah, I definitely will take him for 31,000. That's a good price, man. And so maybe we'll spend a couple $100,000 right now and then just buying some of these cards that I do need and get my collection number back up. But, I mean, again, I think I can make a profit and sell these guys right back and be right back where I am. So, this is what I've been doing this year with the moment crashes, and I think it's been working. Like, literally, I owned every single moments card after that first super moments pack drop. And this time, I'm going to own pretty close to it. I mean, the only thing I'm missing right now is, like, Kyrie Irving, some Kemba Walkers, a Victor Oladipo, which I'm going to buy, Kawhi Leonard, which I think I'm going to buy as well. I think his price is nice and cheap. So, it's a good time to buy some cards. It's a buyer's market. It's been a buyer's market for the past 2 days because of, again, people were afraid of the markets crash and then the actual markets crash. So, again, my advice is be sitting on empty versus cards. I said this a week ago, and it came to fruition pretty fast. A little bit faster than I thought. Amethyst Luka Doncic. Let's see what that card's going for. He was going for a nice amount, and I always wanted to pick him up to add to my collection. But, I mean, he was just too much MT. I didn't pick him up when he came out, because when he first came out, he was going for so much. Is he going for, like, 13 to 12K? No, he's not. So, he's a little bit more expensive than I probably want. But I think his price... I mean, how much is he? Let me see. I don't think his price was that bad. So, I see a Luka Doncic right here for 16.9. I'm going to scoop that up. I think that's a good price. It's a little bit on the higher side. But, again, even this card, it's went from 12.20. So, it's a couple weeks... It's about a month ago. And I'll scoop that one up. I didn't have him either. So again, I'll probably scoop up maybe 300,000's worth of moments cards right now that again I had and probably dipped out of just because I think the values were good. And right now I think it's good to buy. So it's all about that. And again, eventually I'll probably buy some of these back because I want that J.R. Smith. I said that before. And I want the freaking Galaxy Opal Giannis, but it's not even possible to get this card. So it's not like it's worth holding on to MT. This card is attainable, but only if you have pretty much every single card in the game. And I don't have, if we come over to my collection right here, like, I don't have most of the, what's it called? I don't have most of the lock codes. I don't have both these. I don't have all of these. Like, I don't have, what's it called? I don't have all of these cards. Like, there's plenty of cards I don't have, even though I have all the current, all the heat check, and all the throwbacks currently, but not, I don't have all of the throwback elites. Those are the ones that I dumped out of. And there was a lot of cards too. I think I went from about 140 cards towards J.R. Smith to about what? About like 170, 190 or something like that. Like I sold about 50 cards, I think. But now, I mean, I'm already back at 140 and I have all my MT that I'm sitting on. And I can even get lower by buying some cards today. So, yeah, that's just one I wanted to make a video on. I want to see what Kawhi Leonard's price is because I don't know what he was originally going for, but I don't think it was this cheap. But let's see what his pink diamond's going for. I want to scoop this too. Plus, I can also use these cards too. I can even get some videos out on them. Some of the ones that I haven't tried out. Is he going for more than 60K? He is going for more than 60K. So that's a little pricey. I'm not going to lie. That might be too pricey for me. Did I pick pink diamond? I did. He's going for how much? So Kawhi Leonard goes for about 79,000. I wanted to scoop this card up, and I still could, and I'm tempted, and you know what? I'm actually going to, just because I think this isn't a bad price. It's a little expensive, but I think even his value will go back up. I bought Kemba Walker. Even him, I bought him for 80K during a market crash, and he went back up to 100K. So Kawhi Leonard's a little bit better of a player, even though he doesn't have a 3-ball. So I think this card will go back up in value a little bit. And I think it's a good little scoop right here. Not too bad. Some other cards. Let me get this Victor Oladipo too. That one is super cheap. Like, any of the Amethyst is a good time to buy them. So I think I've given you guys some tips. And again, how I'm spending this MT to try and capitalize on the market crash. That's what this video is all about. Because, hey man, I know y'all asked me for a lot of tips and stuff like that. And I think this is a tip that I've been pretty spot on with this. Look at this, man. Victor Oladipo. He was already pretty cheap because, again, a lot of people were ripping these packs. But, man, he's going for about 4,000 MT. Right at about 4K here. Can I get one a little bit cheaper than 4,500? Come on, man. Where's he at? Show me one. Show me one. Show me a Victor Oladipo. Could also just sit here and wait for one, but no, that's not the point. Here we go. 4,750. Not too bad. That's nice and cheap, man. So, I'm going to pick up some of these cards right now, and honestly, I'm not gonna go too crazy. I'll probably stay at 2.5 million. I really wanted that new James Harden, and like I got another heat check player to sell. One card that took a massive dive, and I scooped, or I was gonna scoop up, but I said let me wait to the video. Kyle Lowry, man, I sold him for 15K, or I think 11 to 12K at least. And he's going for 5K. So we definitely benefited from this little auction crash right here. I've even tried to like bid on some cards and stuff like that. Wait. Ah, why did I have to scroll? No, come on. No, damn it. I just missed a little snipe right there. Ah, could have got him for super cheap. Could have saved, I mean, it's 1,000 MT, but still, it's because I had to scroll and I freaking I set my freaking thing too high, but still, 4,000 MT for this Kyle Lowry card that I think I sold for about, 12 to 16K just last Sunday. So, yeah, man, that means we made 8K profit off this card by just buying it back. And that's kind of nice. So, I'm gonna keep at it. I'm gonna stay at it, but I don't think y'all need to really see me buying all these cards for super cheap. I mean, it's pretty standard. Y'all can see like Vucevic too. I'll pick him back up. I definitely sold him for around the same price as Kyle Lowry right there. I can't speak right now. My goodness, I just watched some terrible football games. The football games tonight were so boring. My goodness, they brought through some weak efforts. But Vucevic right here, he goes for a nice cheap 4,500. Scoop him. Yeah, give me that, baby. Nice and cheap. 4,500 for an Amethyst card that's actually pretty good, man. If you're building a budget team, man, now is the time. If you're sitting on, like, anything over, like, 50K MT, you could easily get an all-Amethyst squad. Even with some diamonds in there, like, you could build a really good team for 50K. Might have to do some little squad builds like that, but we will have another My Team Monopoly video coming out pretty soon. I'm going to try and record one here, I think, just now. So, stay tuned for that. More videos will be coming, and again, I don't feel great, but I'm gonna push out videos for y'all. Y'all been the goats. Y'all are liking and viewing the videos so dang much, so I'm like, man, let me get some videos. I can't leave y'all without videos. So, yeah, ooh, there's a lot of Spurs moments for me to pick up. Ooh, they got a LaMarcus Aldridge. I forgot, man, I sold on all these, and he's back down nice and cheap, too. I sold him for a good, I got 20K on him. Oh, my goodness. I gotta scoop all these cards. I'm not gonna buy LeBron James or Kyle Kuzma. Those cards are pretty expensive, but, like, even, even Steven Adams, who I sold back, he should be nice and cheap, too. So, I'm gonna buy all these cards back, but I'll probably be closer to, probably like 110, 120 cards away, I think. And, yeah, then once we get schedule games done, we're like 50 cards away, and maybe we get the J.R. Smith by the end of the month, maybe. Maybe that might be pushing it. But we're going to give it a go, especially if they drop some more Moments cards and maybe end up a promo series or something. I don't know. We got to have some Series 2 anniversary packs coming. I'm surprised they didn't drop them on Friday, but those should be coming probably next Friday. But that's all I got for y'all. Just some tips on the auction house, stuff like that. I was sitting here and I'm like, man, let me make a video on this because I think people want to see this. And man, you just got to buy them when they're all flooded like this. And then wait a couple weeks. I did this literally like, you don't even have to wait 2 weeks or something. You might only have to wait a week. And then, boom, you can sell them right back. Or you can just keep them for your collection. And that's probably what I'm going to do for the time being. And, yeah, just capitalize on the market crash. Because it makes a crazy difference when you can sell cards for 15 to 20K versus selling them for 4,000 MT, man. Like the Kyle Lowrys and all these other guys. De'Aaron Fox. What does he go for? De'Aaron Fox, because I know he was selling for 30K. What is De'Aaron Fox going for? If he's going for, like, super cheap, man, I don't think he'll go up, but, I mean, I suppose he could. Like, this card right here for the longest was going for 30,000. I don't know why. Maybe it's a good player. Maybe people really like it, but, man, I don't know, man. I made, like, 30K off that, and now it goes for 10K. So, if you capitalize and know the market and just pay attention to when things are dropping and packs and stuff like that and VC sales and all that kind of stuff, you should be able to work the market pretty well this year. The drops in prices this year have been so much more drastic than past years, just because the content's not always in packs, and sometimes the market's flooded, other times it's pretty dry. But I hope you guys did enjoy, and yeah, just some quick market tips, nothing too crazy. Again, I should have another video probably coming at y'all in the next 10 to 12 hours. Man, I'm putting out videos every single day, multiple videos. We spamming y'all because y'all been loving the videos and the support, so why would I not get y'all as many as possible? Hope you guys did enjoy. That's all I got. Peace, man.